breaking crypto news coming your way, but first an absolutely crucial update for Ethereum investors. This is showing the daily issuance of Ethereum tokens. So when we're over this line, we're inflationary. When we're under this line, we're deflationary. And so what you can see is that we are extremely inflationary right now, but that is only because this factors in proof of work plus proof of stake issuance minus the burn. So after this merge, all the proof of work inflationary supply is going to go away, and we are going to be moving way close to being deflationary in Ethereum, meaning the supply will get scarcer and scarcer over time. But all of this inflation selling pressure from proof of work miners is going to go away. That is absolutely massive. That is why the merge is a big deal. Let's talk about some other assets that just are continuing to grow. Let's dive into the news. Weekly adoption update for Chainlink. 11 integrations this week. It seems like they're averaging somewhere between 10 and 15 integrations a week. That is over 500 integrations a year. They just won't stop. Assets are lining up around the block to use Chainlink because it's going to be the backbone of Web3 infrastructure if it continues this way, which is extremely valuable. Here's an update from the Hbar ecosystem. We talked about how LG Electronics is launching Hbar-based crypto wallet, but what I learned is that what they're going to do with this wallet is connect it to their TVs. Right now, LG makes up 19.2% of all TV sales globally, and they're going to connect NFTs to the TV so that they can be presented. That is absolutely huge, and that's all going to run on the Hbar hash graph. Now let's take a look into what is going on with Jasmy, which is like the Japanese national token pretty much at this point. Jasmy, official sponsor of Seiken Tosu, releases Seiken Tosu official fan token launch date and app overview. So they partnered up with a sports team in Japan to launch the fan token. This is what Chili's does to the biggest organizations in the world. Good to see some partnerships for Jasmy. Let's move into the metaverse, which is going to be absolutely massive. Huge partnership for Decentraland. This is from Grey Goose. We'll meet you in the metaverse for the first time ever. Grey Goose is bringing the US Open to Decentraland. So just another big partnership, but that is not all. They just keep rolling in from big corporations, aiming to create a space to represent the modern and innovative spirit of the brand and its new SUV. Hyundai Global developed a digital twin to showcase its new vehicle. The global launch of the new Hyundai Creta took place in Decentraland. And so there's a reason all these corporations are adopting Decentraland. I have learned that the founders of Decentraland are deeply connected at the highest levels. And so maybe that's why all these companies are just diving in, because companies really do follow each other. But Sandbox is also deeply connected. South Korea TV network partners with metaverse gaming platform, the Sandbox. And so the question remains, will these assets be like the MySpace or the Facebook of the metaverse? But we have a lot coming down the pipeline, so there's a lot to stay on top of. This comes from the founder of Animoca Brands. Animoca Brands, Yat Su, expects to see hundreds of millions of new entrants into the open metaverse within the next 18 months or so because of the quality of products that are expected to launch. So we're expected to see the Bored Ape Yacht Club metaverse, which Animoca Brands invest in. They also invest in the Sandbox. And so a lot is coming down the pipeline, a lot to stay on top of, but absolutely massive adoption for the ones we're seeing now. Here's an update on the regulation space. This article blew my mind. It is absolutely important. Anti-crypto U.S. government congressman says too much power, money, prevent all-out ban on crypto. So this guy is anti-crypto. We can't ban it because too much money and power is behind it. We've known this for a long time. We've been talking about how much money is being dumped into the space. Big money, BlackRock, Goldman Sachs, and so they can't ban it. All they can do is try to regulate it, but even that's probably not going to work. So we will stay on top of this early stage market.